The subject was followed to the Flamingo Lodge Motel, where she registered under the name of E02. And the subject was then joined by a female Caucasian, like 20, middle 20s, late 20s. And she accompanied her into the hotel room for about 3.5 hours. Anyway, here's the thing, though. The registration in the other woman's car, well, it goes back to you, Mr. Meyer. So the answer is yes, your mistress is stepping out on you, but she's doing it with your wife. I mean, I guess, that could be good news or bad news. I mean, it all depends whether...
Please, don't stop on my account.
Mr. Lidecker, she wasn't here. I haven't seen her. I haven't spoken to her since...
Finish your lunch before it gets cold.
Oh, please, Mr. Lidecker, I have told you. I have told you everything I know. I swear it.
It seems so unfair. There you are, drifting along. Private investigator, running his own laundromat. Along comes this young lady who asks him to help her find a bunch of kids with barcodes on their necks.
Please, don't hurt me, Mr. Lidecker.
How are the nails?
No. Mr. Lidecker.
Looks like they're growing back fine. See? I told you. Mr. Vogelsang, I want you to be very clear just how important this young girl is to me. I would peel every inch of skin from your body if it would bring me one heartbeat closer to her. I know she's out there. And eventually she's going to have to come up for air. And when she does, I want to be there.
She's spiking a can endo. Spank it, sugar. Damn, she's fine. She's straight. Girl, you're putting salt in my game. I'm not trying to hear that.
She's all yours. Big hot boy over there. His friend's kind of working for me, too. And the brother over there in the corner, it's just breaking my heart.
Are you running a fever or something?
No?
You sure? You look flushed.
Yeah, why?
I don't know, you just seem...
What?
like you've been puzzling over every pair of pants that walks in here tonight.
Stop.
You are.
Hey.
See?
What? I'm just being friendly because he's cute.
Did somebody correct my eyes? You've been laying off for the boys all night long.
It's like you're in heat or something.
But don't trip. You don't see men down on themselves because they bout it. You got an itch? Go scratch.
Hey.
We are talking, bitch. Hang on to your drinks.
You come here a lot?
Yeah. What are you drinking?
Max.
I'm scratching, Kay.
I'll have whatever you're having.
Hey, 2 more beers.
You're heterosexual. What's up with that?
No clue. Here.
Thanks.
Get a blaze.
But I thought you...
It's been real fun. Maybe we can kick it sometime. Late.
It was all just a strange and beautiful dream.
I'm okay.
Kendra was right. I am in heat or something like that. All because they spiced up that genetic cocktail called me with a dash of feline DNA. So I can jump 15 feet of razor wire and take out a 250-pound linebacker with my thumb and index finger, which makes me an awesome killing machine in the hood at parties. But it also means that 3 times a year I'm climbing the walls looking for some action. Thank God the worst of it's over. If I can just get through the next 12 hours without doing something I'm gonna regret.
Come on, 147. 8, good contraction. Even though you can't feel it, visualize that muscle working. Come on, one more. And 10. Stick a fork on you, you're done.
I got one more set in me. Come on.
Save it for tomorrow.
Come on, buddy. One more set.
Can't do this all at once. You gotta pace yourself, man. Otherwise, you'll burn out.
I don't think so.
Patience in all things, my friend. Come on. Anyway, you got company.
Hey, kids. Am I interrupting?
No, you're just in time. Blaine was about to entertain me with one of my favorite chestnuts. Tortoise in the hair.
Maybe he'll listen to you.
Yeah, right.
Good night, people. Drink some water.
Sure thing, Mom.
He's right, you know. You shouldn't be so hard on yourself.
Ah, don't you start.
It's amazing what happens when you put 3 dirtbags in a room and money disappears. Tempers flare, guns are drawn. 3 dead dirtbags.
Nicely done.
So what happens to those poor folks who thought they were getting smuggled out of the country to the promised land or wherever?
Well, they don't get marched overboard 10 miles at sea, for one.
Which is a good thing.
And this will at least be partial repayment for what they paid the smugglers. And with Selinsky and company deceased, I'd say our work is through here.
Wait, hold on. What do you have for me on Zach?
We're still developing information.
Whatever that means.
It means when I come up with something substantive, you'll be the first to know.
Look, I kept my end of the bargain by running this little errand for you.
And I fully intend to keep mine. But Project Manicore was a covert operation. It's gonna take some time. Patience in all things, right?
Spare me the lecture. I waited 9 years for my brother. Now, if you can help me like you said you could, great. If not, don't waste my time.
I'm doing my best.
Give me a call when you got something. God, Logan, you taught, even given the givens. But don't even go there, Max. Your life's complicated enough. This call for alcohol's not for another hour, so... Am I gonna go home and be a good girl, or...?
That's your last one, buddy. Well, well, well. Did my eyes deceive me? Or is this the woman in my dreams?
Don't talk. Just come. Make yourself at home.
Nice place.
Thanks. I'll be right out. Over there. Max, do you have any idea what you're doing? You're going to march out there right now and tell Eric you think it would be best if he went home. On second thought, you're not leaving this room. So what? Am I gonna stay here all night? What do you know anyway? Eric. There is a God. There's only one word for you. It starts with an S, ends with a T, and it's got U vowel in the middle. Salt. A dyslexic slut at that. Look, nothing happened, all right? I brought him home, he fell asleep, end of story. Just don't let him know that because it might break his heart.
Morning, ladies. We didn't really get a chance to talk last night. I'm Eric, and you are?
Leaving. That better not be my towel.
You must be tired, baby.
Oh, but so happy. Look, I gotta go to work, so let yourself out.
Hey! Another run, 46 Euclid.
The righteous man does not tolerate the wickedness of Babylon in these final days. When the down-presser will be judged and punished for his abomination, I will not dirty my hands with that passion.
Verbal, I don't understand a single word you're saying.
I do.
You're an idiot.
He said he doesn't want to screw up his karma by delivering any more porno to the twist at 46 Euclid.
Your job is to deliver packages, period. You don't know or care what's inside of them.
But when the Most High cause a package to fall from my bag, my bust open and reveal this kind of wickedness, I can't bury my head in the sand like an ostrich.
Oh, for crying out loud. Back!
Where's it go?
Through you.
All right. Whoa! Who'd you have to sleep with this foot at? Your bed is my everywhere. I love you, Eric. Who's Eric? No, you know. Wait a minute. You didn't seriously loft it with Gilligan from last night? Nothing happened. He spent the night in your bed? Yeah. But you didn't let him hit it? No. You did, I, bro. That lube's expensive.
In other news,
Do not attempt to adjust your set. This is a streaming freedom video bulletin. The cable hack will last exactly 60 seconds. It cannot be traced. It cannot be stopped. And it is the only free voice left in this city. If anyone's wondering why Joel Selinsky is late for work this morning, it's because his bullet-riddled body is lying somewhere below deck on board the Andrea Marlene in the middle of Seattle Harbor. Mr. Selinsky lured hundreds of people on board the Andrea Marlene during the last 2 years with the promise of safe passage across the ocean. He made his money as a smuggler, trafficking in human misery. No more. Joel Selinsky has paid for his crimes.
Blowing up my pager better be major.
You were in an odd mood last night.
You got me over here to talk about my moods.
No, not exactly.
Then what? I have a job.
Quid pro quo?
You found something on Zach?
No. Something else. In May of '09, the SAC base at Gillette, Wyoming was shut down. Its staff reassigned around the country. I got a hold of their transfer orders. Now, for an Air Force base, there were surprisingly few pilots, but a whole lot of OBGYNs, genetic researchers, dietitians, teaching specialists.
May of '09. That was 3 months after we escaped. This SAC base was Manticore?
Or at least how Manticore appeared on Department of Defense books. One woman, a dietitian, was transferred to the Naval Air Station at Cedro Island. Her name is Hannah.
Get in. Hurry, come on.
Hannah.
Last name is Sakova. The age is right, the description matches what you told me. Cedro's been shut down for years. And whether she's the one that picked you up that night or if she still lives there, who knows?
How far away is Cedro Island?
80 miles, maybe?
Logan, you're awesome. Thank you.
There's no guarantee it's the same woman. How many Hannahs are there in the world?
How many Hannahs were there at the airbase?
That I know of? One.
Then it's gotta be her.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Hey. Let's assume for a second you can somehow make it past the sector police without a pass and get out of the city.
A fair assumption.
Lodecker was set up on Vogelsang,
Yeah?
so he knows about Hannah.
Then she can be in trouble and I'm the one to put her there. I've gotta find her.
You want to find the other ones like you? You want to find Zach? I can help you. But they're part of a puzzle that needs to be put together piece by piece. Hannah is one piece. You go after her now, before we know what the bigger picture looks like, you risk blowing everything.
I guess I'm no better at being patient than you are. Okay, that's very good. Let's try it again. Yomei ikubaku ga aru. Yomei ikubaku ga aru. Sorry. Ikubaku ga
ある。いくばくかある。よ、短し。よ、短し。ぜんざい、雑書類、今度まで。Please bring in your translations next week. どうもありがとう。どうもありがとう。Hi. Thank you. Thank you. Bye. Hi.
My mom asked, could I pay with this instead of money? Because she doesn't have any.
I know the feeling. No problem.
Thank you.
Ugh, real coffee. Haven't seen that in a while. You look like you're going somewhere.
Oh, road trip. What'd it mean? What was that thing you were saying?
It's a haiku. It's hard to translate, but something like, my remaining days are numbered. A brief night.
Brief night. Gloomy. I like it.
So where are you going?
Nowhere in particular. I'll be back in a couple days.
Knock, knock. You know, you're even more beautiful than I remember.
How much about last night do you actually remember?
Enough to know it's a night I'll never forget.
So, Eric, I have to say, I'm impressed. Pretty lavish gift for a girl you just met. This stuff goes for a lot of money on the black market.
Let's just say I'm well connected.
I like well-connected guys.
I'm already taken.
No, you're not.
How well-connected?
My uncle's kind of a big deal.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, in law enforcement.
What branch? Military, sector police, Seattle PD.
Sector police. He's more or less in charge.
You must get a lot of love. Sector passes, checkpoints, that kind of thing.
I go and I come as I please. This city's an open book to me.
Max! Hey! You don't think maybe some lights? I can see in the dark! Oh. Eric,
Yep.
the checkpoint.
The checkpoint?
We're here. Do your thing.
Now?
Now,
I'm not sure now's such a good idea.
Eric.
It's late. It could be a problem getting my uncle on the phone. Plus, I don't see any phones.
It's recently been brought to my attention that I don't have a great deal of patience, and what little I do have is now gone.
How about we go back to that town we drove to, get something to eat, maybe get a
Eric.
room?
I have to ask you a question. Can you be perfectly honest with me?
I'll try.
Do you have an uncle?
Absolutely.
Does he work for the sector police?
Yes.
What does he do?
Well, if there's a mess of some kind in the organization, he's in charge of cleaning it up.
Like internal affairs?
More like janitorial, assigned to the motor pool. And every now and then a case of 30 weight follows him home.
Hold on.
Huh? Oh, God. Max, I'm getting the feeling that this is more than just a road trip. Something else is going on here, isn't it?
You think?
Max, what's the plan?
I'm the plan. I'm going to that island over there.
What? What for?
None of your business.
Okay, fair enough. So, I guess we need a boat or something. Only everyone's still asleep, which is what we should be doing.
I don't sleep. The page or my keys, you lose them, you're dead.
Max! Oh, God.
help you? You probably don't remember me. It was a long time ago.
I'm sorry?
I'm the girl you found on the road that night.
Come in.
When you found me, did you know who I was or what I was?
I knew you were a prototype. The haircut, the government issue gown.
So you knew about the escape?
We heard the sirens, the helicopters taking off. They told us it was a drill, but as I was leaving the base, I overheard one of the sentries say it was an escape from Block 12, where X5 lived.
X5 is my group.
I didn't see how any of you would even make it to the wire. You were just children.
Why did you stop?
I don't know. I just knew I had to. Come in. It's all right. You'll be safe here. It's Hannah. I need to see you. Yeah, now. I have a friend who needs a place to stay for a couple of days. Now, she's just a kid, but she's got problems at home. Needs to find somewhere safe. Look, I'll explain everything when I see you. Great. Thanks. Bye.
I'd never been in a house before. All any of us knew were the barracks. Your house is so warm and small and comfortable.
I should have stayed with you that night, but I had to go. Make arrangements to get you away. I knew they'd be looking for you.
You didn't come back.
They sealed off the area. Pulled me over, searched, ordered me to wait in my car for hours. When I got home, you were gone.
We were trained to keep moving in enemy territory.
I wish I could have done more.
You've done enough.
After all this time, you came looking for me.
I had to thank you. And to find out about the others. Do you know anything about any of them?
No.
What?
You are so beautiful.
It's in the genes.
Oh, look at the time. I'm gonna be late for work. I'm gonna call. Tell them I won't be in this morning. It'll give you and I a chance to talk. Hi, it's Hannah. I just wanted to let you know I won't be in until later on. I have a friend visiting from out of town. I'll see you this afternoon. Thanks. Bye.
Hey, Max. I'm trying to shake loose something on Zach. Question.
Whoa. Hold on. I'm not Max.
Who is this?
Who's this?
Friend of hers? Can I ask what you're doing with her pager?
I'm her boyfriend, okay? You got a problem with that?
Where's Max?
Probably shark bait by now. Look, I don't know what the hell's going on, but this girl's nuts. I love her, but she's nuts. I mean, she jumped in the water and disappeared, and that was almost 3 hours ago.
Listen to me very carefully. My name is Logan. I'm a close friend of Max. Tell me your name.
Eric.
Eric, where are you right now?
On a dock, God knows where, looking out at,
Cedro Island.
The mothers, who were they?
They recruited young women who were in vitro and kept on the base. Most of us didn't have any contact with them for security reasons. They were monitored 24 hours a day, given vitamins, gene therapy, who knows what else.
So the science projects they were carrying would go according to plan. And they did this for money?
None of those women knew what they were getting themselves into. Most of them were hardly more than girls themselves. Once they delivered, they sent them back to wherever they came from.
So you never knew my mother?
No.
Can you tell me anything about her? Anything? TAC leaders never told us about where we came from. It was more like we came from each other, inspired teamwork. It wasn't until I escaped did I find out about parents and babies and all. I always wondered about her. My mother, who she was, what she was like. Now I know, just another girl looking to get paid. But it's all good. I turned out all right with my strange little life. It's okay, you know. It's not like Lydecker gave you a choice. That phone call you made to tell him that I was here, you had to do it. I understand.
You knew?
When you're like me, you pick up on things, especially when people are scared.
I am so sorry. He said if I didn't do it, he would kill me.
Believe me, he would. And will. Even though you did exactly what he told you, which is why you and I have to get out of here. Now.
Room clear!
Come on! Not without you. Why are you helping me? You saved my life. I'm returning the favor. We need a boat.
Jonas Base, oh sure.
Man, a black chopper just went over. Is this some kind of covert government thing? I'm afraid maybe it's starting to turn into something like that. Look, Max is gonna need your help.
Let me just say up front that I've always been someone who could be counted on in a pinch.
That's good to know. Stay on the line. Eric, I need you to do something for me. This is Lydecker in control. I'm within range. Over. Canopy's too thick. Get me on the ground. Charlie, team, this is control. Move to the dam and secure the perimeter. Over. Control, Charlie 2, roger out. Delta team, this is control. Take up position on the south side of the dam. Over. Delta team, copy out.
Max, what do we do?
2, good work. Bring them to the rally point.
All units to the rally point. All units to the rally point. Over. Move out.
This is Delta 2. We are on location. Over.
Delta 2, this is Control. Say again, over.
Control, this is Delta 2. We are 5 miles from the rally point. Over.
Roger, Delta 2. Control out.
It's the only way down.
Max, no!
Delta 2, this is Control. What is your ETA? Over.
Delta 2, 5 miles.
Say again, Delta 2. Over. Sergeant Bomb, Team Delta 2. Our comms are down, sir. I was just talking to you. No, sir, someone's been jamming our transmissions. Where are the prisoners? We don't have any prisoners, sir. Who is this? I said, who is this? Establish a security perimeter on the South Shore. Nobody leaves the island.
Hey!
Control, this is Alpha Team. We are approaching the South Shore. Over. Control, this is Alpha Team. There is no sign of the suspect. If they're not here, over.
Believe me, Max. This isn't about you. It's about me.
Okay.
I don't need to know what you're doing. I don't want to know, in fact. For my own safety.
Okay.
Don't get me wrong. I think you're completely awesome. These have been the most exciting 2 days of my life.
But
We are very different people.
are you trying to say it's over between us?
You hate me now, don't you, baby?
I'll get over it.
Believe me, Max. I can see where this is going. It's better this way.
It's okay, Eric. You saved my life, gave me a case of motor oil. I can honestly say no man has ever done so much.
I gotta ask. The other night, was it as amazing for you as it was for me?
Eric, you the man.
Hannah's travel docs, new ID and passport. And this. So your boyfriend seems like a nice guy.
He's not my boyfriend.
You two break up?
We were never together.
It's not like you owe me an explanation or anything.
I know.
You don't want to talk about it? Fine.
There's no reason for you to get jealous.
Of course there isn't. You and I don't have that kind of relationship.
Right. Thanks for this.
Happy to help.
Have you ever been up on the Space Needle?
No. And it's not on my list of things to do.
How come?
Actually, I've always been terrified of heights.
Really?
Really.
Oh, we're gonna have to do something about that. Here you go, to get you started. Checkpoint pass and some money.
I can't take this.
Yeah, you can.
Where did you get all this?
My friend.
Thank you. What about you? It's not safe for you here either.
I can take care of myself. Plus, there's someone around here who needs me. Look.
Max, there's something I didn't tell you before. I didn't want to get into it. I guess because the more we talked, the harder it was to go through with what I had to do. It's about your mother. I did know her. She wasn't like the others. 7 months into her pregnancy, she tried to escape because she didn't want to give you up. When she was full term, they had to strap her down when they induced. Finally, they had to put her under. She fought so hard.